Hey everyone, welcome to my review on the Anbull 9-piece metric flex head tubing ratcheting combination wrench set. Quite a mouthful for a pretty great tool set. As you can tell, they put it in this nice hard outer case with a nice foam insert that you'll see here in a little bit when we get into it. It is a very nice set from what I can tell so far. It does include an 8mm all the way through to the 17mm, skipping the 16mm. As you can see, it goes from 15 to 17, which is very common because 16mm lines up just right exactly with an SAE wrench size. Just to give you a close-up on these sizes, it goes from 8mm, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 17. All right, so let's open it up. It does have these little snap tabs here that you lift to open it up, and now you're inside of the tool case. This is just a customer service card to let you know that it's got a 12-month warranty, and they say lifetime tech support. They seem like they've got pretty good customer service. They give you email address and a code to scan right there off the bat. So into the wrench set itself, as you can see, we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 17. So all the wrenches are in here, laid out very neat in this nice foam case. Like I said, hard outside plastic with a nice foam insert, keeping these tools nice and protected and very organized. It's a really organized way to keep them. So let's just look at the 17mm here. As you can see, it has a very nice chrome polish finish. It is a chrome vanadium wrench. So you have your open end wrench here on this end, and then you do have the flex ratcheting head, and these the teeth on this ratcheting end are very small. It is a fine tooth ratcheting wrench, so that's really nice. And then again, you do have the flex, which is a pretty nice smooth flex head, but it is just tight enough that it's not going to be flopping on you. It is going to hold its position fairly well. So the numbers are etched into the tool, so you shouldn't have any problems with anything wearing off, so that's a nice. And they do have the direction etched into the tool as well on both sides. So we'll just look at the 12mm here as well. Again, etched in, nice, very good looking chrome finish. Good smooth ratcheting end, a very high tooth count for those small tight areas, so that's very nice. So ever since I bought this compressor, it's never been that great at holding pressure. So I'm going to tighten up some of the flare nuts on this air compressor. Hopefully that fixes my problem. Obviously you do have this, wow, that's really loose. You do have this open end wrench that you could just crank on it like that, but this is where the ratcheting end comes in handy. If I was going to be loosening this, I could just turn it around. All you have to do to reverse it is just change the way it goes. So to put this on, I am probably going to have to hold it just to get it started because it is so loose. Yep, so you just crank it on like that, nice and tight now. Probably doesn't need to be any tighter. And so you'll just move it off to the side over here, take it to the open end, open it up, and remove the wrench. This isn't the perfect application for it because I don't have to put these on so far, but there are definitely applications that you'll come across where this ratcheting end is going to be much faster. And so this is another example of how handy these tools are, having this combination end here. I can just get on, because there's no room for the ratcheting end, I can just get on the end here and just twist it ever so slightly, snugging that flare nut up. So here's another example. Slide the tool over the hose. Of course, that's loosening. Now we'll tighten it up. It needed to be tightened, but I put it on there backwards just to show that you could loosen it. Fine teeth, very easy to slip by. I mean, if there's no resistance on the nut, you are probably going to have to hold the end here, the ratcheting end. If there is even just a little bit of resistance, then it ratchets just fine. You don't have to hold it or anything. So that's a little tighter, and you can just pull like I showed you earlier. Pull it to the open end and pull it off. And then of course, if you wanted to just use these as regular ratcheting wrenches, they do slip right on nuts and you can use them for that. And as I've mentioned before, they are flex head, so they do flex for you. It is just as simple as reversing to loosen or tighten. So very cool. So this ratcheting wrench set is going to be a really good wrench set for mechanics and appliance mechanics and things like that. If you work on appliances or vehicles, or really anything with these flare nuts in general with the tubing that comes out of the end of them. This is a pretty good wrench set to have, and I would consider picking it up. Like I said, it does work pretty well just as a ratcheting wrench, and it is a pretty specialty tool, so it's pretty cool that Anbull is putting this set out there. And at the price that they're asking for it, it's very reasonable. It's packing a lot of features in for the price. The open end of this wrench has a very nice tight fit on everything that I've used it on so far, and I think it's a pretty great quality tool. So again, guys, it comes with this nice hard outside case with the foam inserts to keep your tools protected and organized. Anbull's putting a great wrench set together here with lots of features. Very decent quality. I really like it. And if you're considering picking one up, I would not hesitate. Go check it out on Amazon.com. It seems to be a very good wrench set. And if you need a wrench with all the specific features that this one offers, this is a great option. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.